Welcome to the New York City Housing Court. As you can tell by all the activity, it's a pretty busy place. Finding yourself in one of its many resolution parts, I'm sure, makes it all the more confusing, especially for those of you, whether landlord or tenant, who are here for the first time and may be here on your own.
It's the 9:30 calendar call for Part 8.
Before giving in to the confusion or frustration, let's see if we can't help make the unfolding events of your day go just a little more smoothly. Perhaps a quick tour of the facilities and an introduction to our courtroom staff is a good place to begin easing your anxiety. Each courtroom, or part as it is sometimes called, has its own rules and procedures. You should read the posted rules.
Hi, good morning. In order to check in, you need your calendar number. When you check in with me, please indicate if you're ready to work out a settlement, whether you need to conference the case before the judge, or if you need to adjourn your case today. Anybody? Good morning.
The court clerk is responsible for keeping track of every case scheduled to be heard in the courtroom. They know just about how everything in the part works, explaining procedures, taking your requests for apartment inspections, as well as making sure your papers are in order. Helping enforce the rules of the part is the court officer. Easy to spot in any courtroom, the court officer is always in uniform.
Folks, if you're going to remain in the courtroom, you have to be quiet.
While their primary job is to maintain order in the part, handle any danger, medical emergency, or security breaches, the court officer spends much of the time assisting people in locating whatever services they need. Here is one of our most critical staff members. The person at this desk is one of two court attorneys whose main responsibility is to assist the judge. Court attorneys are responsible for working with the parties to resolve their differences and come up with a settlement agreement, which is the real purpose of the resolution part. Remember, you do not have to speak to the other side without the assistance of the judge or a court attorney. You may also be here for a motion or an order to show cause. Now you know the staff. Let's meet the judge. Whether your case is resolved in this part today, whether you are the landlord or the tenant, be it a holdover proceeding or an eviction for non-payment of rent, an illegal lockout, no case, whether you have an attorney or represent yourself, no case has to be settled before you can request that the judge of this part hear from you. If you or the other side still cannot agree, your case will be sent to a trial part. There, you will be scheduled for trial either today or in a future date. Do not agree to settle a case if you do not agree with the terms of the settlement. This is very important. If you fail to follow through with an agreement, there may be serious consequences. If you need an interpreter, the court will provide one in your language. So there it is. Really not all that difficult. Just remember, your case does not have to be finalized until you've had an opportunity to present it to court personnel.